Welcome to a beautiful autumn day here in central New York State. Clinton, New York, to be exact. My name is Michael Stanton, and I am the sole owner not only of this gorgeous 1976 Cadillac Coupe Deville, but I am the owner of supersportmotors.com. And I've been buying and selling classic cars for 35 years, but I've had this dealer name since the year 2000. And I buy and sell these beautiful cars strictly for fun. I am a retired Air Force officer and have been since 2001. And I am so pleased to have been able to follow my passion in life, which has been my passion in life since I was 5 years old, and that is automobiles. I've got a lot of cars in my collection, and sometimes, usually in the fall, because of this gorgeous weather, I will photograph them and sell them. So, this is a 1976 Cadillac Coupe Deville, and I apologize for the wind. If it bothers the video, I don't think it will. Got an 8.2 liter, 500 cubic inch engine, 215 horsepower, which, yeah, that doesn't seem like a lot in today's number, but you know what? This car runs absolutely perfect. It gets up and goes and stays in traffic wonderfully. So this car is finished in a color that I have never seen before in these cars, and I know a lot about these cars. It's called Academy Gray, and it is code 16. I've got it in the data plate, and I will include those in the photos of the car. Academy Gray, and the name of the interior is Antique Light Gray. So honestly, I call it silver. So the highlight of this car, if you can't tell, is that incredible and absolutely perfect vinyl top, that Landau top. And you can't see it right now, even though I've got the lights on, but at nighttime, this lights up. Can you see it? I think you can kind of see it. It lights up, and it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. 17,760 original miles on this car. And when I say this car is perfect, I mean it is near flawless. I don't dare say flawless, because even new cars aren't flawless. I put about 300 or 400 miles in this car. I've owned it about 2 years, and it's got nothing wrong with it except for the clock. Of course, the clock never works on these things, but if you want to turn it into a quartz movement, it's pretty easy. The only thing I don't like doing is taking the dashboard off. So the clock doesn't work, and the radio is an op. However, the 8-track player works perfect. And I guess I'm embarrassed to say that I use 8-tracks all the time in my cars, because I've got about 27 old cars in my garage, and a lot of them, if not all of them, have 8-track in it, and I use it all the time. The tires have a date code on it of 2014, so you've got tires that are 11 years old, but they look brand new. So now, that license plate does say Mississippi, but I also collect license plates, and so when I photograph my cars, I like putting license plates on the cars that make them look beautiful. So I will strategically wait until autumn to photograph my cars, as I am doing today. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being a brand new automobile, the paint in this car, honest to God, is a 9.8. It is original paint throughout, except for one little tiny spot I found up near the back of the rear window that has been fixed, but it has been fixed perfectly. The only way that I would even know that it is not original paint is because I've got the little paint gauge, and I can walk around the car and put the paint gauge on the car and see if any of the paint has been altered. In my photos, I will include those, so you'll be able to see that in my photos, okay? So if you go to my website, which is pretty easy to find, supersportmotors.com, that is me. That is me, and it has been since 2000. My phone number is 315-853-1967. I like doing things the old-fashioned way, phone calls. So please call me. Don't text me. I won't even respond. Matter of fact, you can email me, but I may not respond either. If you want to buy this car from me and if you want to put it in your garage, call me and talk to me the old-fashioned way. Alright, so again, it's a 1976 Cadillac Coupe Deville. As a matter of fact, if you go online, there are other videos of this car from before I purchased it. And that's what's nice about this car, is it's got a nice history to it. It was purchased new in Chicago, Illinois, and whoever stored this car and kept this car from new did the most unbelievable job. If you look at all of the weather stripping on this car, in the trunk and everywhere, matter of fact, I'll pop that now and show that real quick. It's unbelievable to see a 50-year-old car survive and have the weather stripping appear as new. It is shocking. Even the pull down on the trunk still works. Can you see that? Can you see the edges of the trunk? Look at that. Look. It looks and appears as new. I will also photograph all of the original receipts. Now, when I bought the car, I had those fan belts in them, so I left them because I thought they were cool. See that cardboard? First of all, that cardboard never stays intact. It always falls down, and it looks like it was just mangled, usually by children. But in this car, it is in fact flawless and perfect. If you can even see into there, look at that. Shocking, shocking, original, perfect condition. Can you see this? Look. Amazing. Let me see if I can pop the engine as well here and show you. Can you see in there? These cars also always have problems in here. Always, always, always. There's always something. Unbelievable condition. All right. Popping the hood. While we're in here, let's take a look at this beautiful antique light gray leather interior. Code 152. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect. A lot of times, too, you'll see split in these steering wheels. Not only is this steering wheel perfect, it's just smooth as glass through here. Okay, it's just absolutely perfect. What is it? 17,760 miles on it. The antenna works good too, and the AC works good. The AC not only blows cold, but it is operational. Which means if you put it on 76, it'll blow warmer than when you put it on 72. Also, these cars never have valve cover gaskets that look like that, or anything in the engine that looks like this. As a matter of fact, one of the few cars I've ever owned that I have not cleaned. I never even cleaned the engine compartment. So I'm very proud of this car. Sad to see it go, but when you collect cars like me, sometimes you have to let cars go in order to let new cars come into your world. And yeah, I'll take a few photos of this car in my garage as well, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. I've got that disease that a lot of us guys have that really is hard to explain. Collecting cars. What a beautiful hobby. Alright, so again, my name is Michael Stanton, 315-853-1967. I even picked my phone number back in the days because my favorite car of all time is a 67 Shelby Mustang GT500. So I even picked my phone number back in the days because I love cars, which you can't do anymore. So supersportmotors.com is my website. Call me, please. You can email me. You may not get a response, and if you text me, you will certainly not get a response. Alright, this is one of the finest, most beautiful, most incredible, most perfect automobiles I have ever owned. And I would like to see it to go to somebody that's going to keep it forever and keep it in like condition. Thank you very kindly for taking the time to listen to me about this beautiful car. Thank you.